Yo, how I lost $200,000. All right, so check this out, right? The other day I was cleaning out one of my other properties, and one of the guys that was cleaning it out, we started talking about a deal I did around the corner, whereas I bought a property for like 40,000, sold it for 110,000, right? Years ago, right? And he was like, yeah, man, he said, yo, I could have bought the lot. If you're looking at house number 1 to the far right, the black house, he was like, I could have bought that lot for $2,000 about 15 years ago, but I had no clue on what was going on in the neighborhood, what was about to happen. And he said, I know that the Panther Stadium was right on the other side, but I didn't think that nothing was going to happen. The reason being, this was the hood at that point, right? I'm talking about this was the hardcore hood, you know what I mean? So, it was a lot of drug activity, prostitutes walking, etc. So, violence, everything that, happens in a low income environment when there's drugs there. He passed on it, right? So when I was newer in my journey back in 2013, 2014, I had the opportunity to buy all of this, right? It was like one house, and you got the lot there and the lot there. The woman called me. She said she wanted all for 100,000 for all of it. And I said, 100,000? I said, no way. She said, yo, it's near downtown. So he's like, nah. She said, well, look, I just want to get rid of it. I'm tired of it. I'm older. So we end up going to meet her. She came down. She's like, listen, just give me 50,000 for everything. But at the time, I didn't have the money or the resources. And nothing around here was selling for 50,000. Nobody was paying $25,000 for dirt at that time, right? So what happened was, man, nobody was paying no $25,000 for dirt. Houses were going for like 15, 20,000 at the time. So she listed it with the realtor on the MLS. Guess what? It did not sell. Nobody wanted to touch anything over here. Again, this was the hood, you know what I'm saying? Being that this was the hood, nobody wanted to touch it. She waited a few years ago. She sold it. She got like 200 plus on that, right? But the reason why I say I lost 200,000 because I could have sold all that for like 280, 290, whatever she sold it for, right? So she made out, which is great. She made out, which is excellent. So she benefited off of this. But my point of all this, man, to everybody watching it, man, to buy back the block, man. This is some serious stuff, bro. Like, if we can't complain about gentrification, we can't continue to complain about everything happening to us and we don't own. When you own, you can sell out, but you can't get pushed out. So if you want to sell, yo, go ahead and sell. But, we got to position ourselves to own. You know what I mean? And how do you position ourselves to own? Which I want you to do, I want you to start working on your credit instead of talking about how you going to fix your credit, because you've been talking about that for like 5, 7, 8 years, you know what I mean? And your credit didn't get fixed, but it's time to fix your credit. It's time to start saving money. It's time to learn a specialized knowledge. So what I do is I teach in the Duru Squad, DoruSquad.com. What I teach is I'm gonna teach you how to go out there and wholesale, put up $30,000 and $40,000, because once you do that, then you can make sound investment decisions. Once you got 30, 40 saved, you're not desperate, you can make a great decision based off of, hey, listen, I want to hold this for 5 or 10 years and watch it appreciate. And at that time, I'll determine if I want to sell it or if I want to keep it, all right? Don't complain about gentrification. Let's get out there and own. Now, let me ask you this though. Is this going on in your neighborhood? Is the hood becoming the most valuable real estate in the city because it's right near downtown? Let me know, comment below. And make sure y'all watch some videos next to me. I'm Nasa, AKA the Real Estate Duru. I'm not a guru, I'm a Duru because I actually do this business. Oh yeah, lots in this neighborhood, you probably gonna spend about 200K at this point. Buy back the block.